G'day everybody, where's Wally here? Well, the other night on Brandon's, he did his usual Friday night fight night. And what a fight night it was. It seems Bob Nodell got in there and he really stirred things up. Funny thing was, Bob seemed to be more on the globe side than on the flat earth side. What's going to come out of this is a whole pile of new, thanks Bob, sound grabs. And Mark Collard, special tap on the shoulder for you mate, you spotted it, well done. Anyway, on with the show, and I have a few people to add the thanks Bob at the end of each one. And for all of you good content creators out there, feel free to mix and match as you please, because why not? Enjoy.
The density is what moves things up and down.
I don't even know what you're saying. What are you trying to say? I don't even know what you're saying.
It's saying as soon as you make a vacuum and change the density of the medium, you're proving relative density. Thank you.
Exactly.
Hold on. Let me,
Why? Because
let me ask a
go inside of
question.
a container? Are you guys smoking crack?
Let me ask.
Thanks Bob.
That is why I'm saying that you have to have a small bias there in order to displace and give buoyancy and relative density the opportunity to reorganize themselves. You can't do it without a force, guys.
All right.
You cannot things just don't do things just because.
No,
There has to be a force.
I'm going to respond.
Thanks, Bob.
They need this in their model. They absolutely need to be there, a force that pulls towards the center of the Earth.
Yeah, no gravity, no globe.
Bob, you know what would help?
Yeah, Bob.
Guys,
You know what would
the
help?
problem is we need gravity just as much on the flat Earth.
Thanks, Bob.
We don't need a force that pulls towards the center of the Earth.
No, we don't. And that isn't what's happening. We need the force to keep us on the freaking ground.
Thanks, Bob.
And there has to be a bias to give us that. There also has to be somewhat of a force or an acceleration to cause objects to be displaced in the relative density displacement theory.
Thanks, Bob.
And they
The
reorganize.
relative density kicks back in anytime he is either plus or minus of that 0G point.
That's what I would expect. When things aren't falling, then they're going to organize themselves according to their relative
Right,
density.
because they have a force to be able to do that. Things don't just do things because they do things, Brandon. There has to be a force or an energy source that is the causality.
That's exactly what they do.
There has to be a causality.
Why?
And the causality.
Thanks,
Thank
Bob.
you, Bob.
How did they zero your grabometer?
Who cares how they zeroed the gravity?
Who in the hell cares how they zeroed it? That's not
How
even,
have
that's
they
not
got
even
a
relevant.
reading then? How have they got a reading of gravity if it wasn't in a zero condition to start with?
Okay, they zeroed it by the ball, but before the ball dropped. Okay, then the ball dropped. It went in motion, and then they tracked it. That's how they zeroed it. My God, what a retarded question.
Thanks Bob.
Oh my
So
God!
what
Where
you're
the hell
gonna
did you
do
hear
is
that?
give a
Look, dude, if you're going to
gravitational
sit there and make dumbass statements like that you have no idea what you're talking about, just shut the hell up.
Bob,
You have no idea what you're talking about, man.
Thanks, Bob.
We hear you. The acceleration is due to relative
It proves
density.
that there is not only an acceleration, but there is a rate of acceleration.
Thanks, Bob.
You know, guys,
Thanks, guys.
if you guys don't understand, even in your own, what you're saying about relative density, you don't seem to understand that things are not going to go down at that rate as a ball
Can I
drops through
respond to what you said a
different
minute ago, please?
medium densities. Okay,
Bob,
you
hello?
guys are seriously, woefully lacking in an understanding of the most basic physics here.
Thanks, Bob.
The acceleration is caused by the movement of the difference in between densities of the steel ball.
So
and
the
vacuum.
movement is. So you're saying the movement is caused by the movement? That's fucking brilliant.
The ball,
Thanks,
Thank you,
Bob.
Bob.
No, I'm not a science denier.
it sounds like you are. We have the science for
Look, you know
relative
what?
density. You're
If you're
going to
sit here and start this Nathan Oakley horse shit,
Yeah,
fuck you.
Jeremy, why are you being so
I'm not going to
aggressive,
listen to this
man?
crap.
Come on, man.
Just fuck you.
No,
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm out of here anyway. These guys
All
are
right.
fucking morons. You know, I can't even believe this group. You know what? You guys figure it out for yourself. I don't want you in my chat. I don't want you fucking even talking about this.
Whatever,
Anywhere near-
pseudoscience, whatever.
we'll talk about
pseudoscience.
whatever we want, Bob.
Yeah.
I did have one
Thanks
question.
for coming in.
All right, you guys take
I
care,
thought
man.
this was
See
a
you later,
dating
man.
stream.
Thanks, Bob.
If you'll look at my screen right now, you can see a very succinct and detailed explanation that we were provided on how rockets work in a vacuum that really clears up everyone's questions. Thanks to Rumpus. Thank you, Rumpus, very much. Thank you. B-ball for life. How does the accelerometer on my phone measure buoyancy and density? Drop your phone. Okay, go onto your roof and then walk up to the edge and then drop the phone and you'll get the answer, B-Ball. You can do that experiment at home. Make sure you're over your driveway or some rocks. Thank you, B-Ball.
Can measure the fact the ball doesn't move, and that's the zero. If it doesn't move, that's zero. The fact that it does go down in a vacuum means there has to be an associated force. It doesn't go sideways. It doesn't go up.
Yeah, we're having a little family thing here, Rumpus. Well, you can come back later. Go ahead, Jeremy.
What to do with flat Earth? What to do with flat Earth? What to do with flat Earth? Early in the morning. Derp, derp, derp. Derp, derp, derp. Derp, derp, derp. Same old story. Boat have gone not sinking. Boat have gone not sinking. Boat have gone not sinking. See my P1000. Water is not flat. No, water is not flat. No, water is not flat. No, see past the horizon. Flat, flat. No, no, flat, flat. No, no, flat, flat. No, no, on a globe. ISS goes round, round, ISS goes round, round, ISS goes round, round, every 90 minutes. Daniel has a heater, Daniel has a heater, Daniel has a heater, deep down in his basement. Derp, 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 derp. Absent audience, level Earth observer, level Earth observer, level Earth observer, pantomime and flatness, put him in his crane, put him in his crane, put him in his crane, he's completely clueless. Derp, 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 derp. Absent audience, Dell has no flat earth proof, Dell has no flat earth proof, Dell has no flat earth proof, after all these years. No, 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 dangleberry dipshits, flat, flat, no, no, flat, flat, no, no, flat, flat, no, no, on a globe. What shall we do with a flat earth, dummies? What shall we do with a flat earth, dummies? What shall we do with a flat earth, dummies? Early in the morning. Derp, derp, and dirt are shouting. Derp, derp, and dirt are shouting. Derp, derp, and dirt are shouting. It's the same old story. The boat's half gone, it isn't sinking. The boat's half gone, it isn't sinking. The boat's half gone, it isn't sinking. See my P1000. Water is a flat because it's melting. Water is a flat because it's melting. Water is a flat because it's melting. Can't see past the horizon. Flat, flat, it isn't now. Oh, flat, flat, it isn't now. Oh, flat, flat, it isn't now. We're living on a globe. The ISS goes round and round as the ISS goes round and round as the ISS goes round a globe ball every 90 minutes. Daniel Pratt has a water heater. Daniel Pratt has a water heater. Daniel Pratt has a water heater deep down in his basement. Derp, derp, and derp, he's shouting. Derp, derp, and derp, he's shouting. Derp, derp, and derp, he's shouting to an absent audience. What shall we do with level observer? What shall we do with level observer? What shall we do with level observers? Pantomime and flatness. Put him in his train with full Coriolis. Put him in his train with full Coriolis. Put him in his train with full Coriolis. He's completely clueless. Derp, derp, and derp, he's shouting. Derp, derp, and derp, he's shouting. Derp, derp, and derp, he's shouting to an absent audience. We asked Delph if he has flat earth proof. We asked Delph if he has flat earth proof. We asked Delph if he has flat earth proof after all these years. No, no, he answered no. dipshits. Flat, flat, it isn't now. Oh, flat, flat, it isn't now. Oh, flat, flat, it isn't that we're living all alone.